Hey everyone, Fit Fat Man Charles Gainey here, and it's fall. And when it's fall, I think of two things: football and a good bowl of chili. And since my team, Go Bears, don't have a lot to cheer about, we cooked some chili in my house. So today I'm going to give you my chili recipe. Everyone has their own, varies from different beans to different meats, a little corn. Mine has a little bit of everything. And we're adding some chocolate today for a little extra color and a little extra flavor. A little sweet and savory. It's going to be good. If you've enjoyed my other cooks, my workouts every other week, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, tell me what you think about the chili. To me, there's a couple of goals with chili. One, when you put it in a bowl, it's gonna warm you up at a nice fall weekend day. Two, fill your belly. And three, you usually make so much of it, it's gotta be great as a leftover. A typical good sign of leftover chili is when that spoon sticks straight up in the chili and stands by itself. We'll test that later. Without further ado, let's cook some chili.
If you're gonna be a fit fat man, you better know what to eat.
Alright, so the ingredients for my chili recipe today are 1 pound of ground beef. I do an additional ½ pound of Italian hot sausage. I like to mix the flavoring of the meat there. I do 1 whole white onion, 1 green pepper. I like to mix the ingredients up a little bit, so I use 2 different beans. I use 1 15-ounce can of kidney beans and 1 15-ounce can of black beans. Then I use 2 14-ounce cans of diced tomatoes, 28 ounces total. Then I cut up 1 jalapeno for a little bit of heat. Since I don't have that, I'm going to use a couple of these sliced jalapenos in a jar. 1 can of sweet corn, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, 5 cloves of garlic. And then onto the seasoning. I season the meat with salt and pepper, but I use a ½ teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and the 2 spices that make the dish what it is: 2½ tablespoons of chili powder, and my favorite, what I think makes the chili taste, are 2½ tablespoons of ground cumin. And lastly but not least, I'm going to use a little chocolate today. I've tried some chili with chocolate and it tastes damn good. What we're going to do is take about 4 ounces of dark chocolate and we're going to add it in there as well for a little extra flavor. And then we're going to pour in 1 cup of water. So a lot of ingredients here to make one delicious pot of chili. Okay, to start, we're going to chop up some onion. We're going to chop up some green pepper. Make sure everything we chop up is chopped up finely. And then we're going to mince some garlic. And finally, chop up the jalapenos. We're going to get our large pot hot, put some oil in it. Then we're going to put our onions, our garlic. We're going to let that cook down for a couple of minutes. Then we're going to add our green peppers and our jalapenos. Let that cook down a little bit, and then we're going to add our meat. And we're going to cook that until it's brown. While we let our pot alone on medium heat, we're going to clean out our kidney beans, our black beans, and our corn. We're going to make sure we rinse it very well. And then we are going to prepare the chocolate. Remember, we're using 4 out of the 5 ounces on this chocolate. We want to chop it up as fine as we can so it melts easily. Meanwhile, our pot is still cooking on low to medium heat. We add our 2 cans of tomatoes. We add our 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Make sure we stir that thoroughly. And then we add the beans and the corn that we just rinsed out. And as always, stir thoroughly. And then we add our seasoning. First, we're going to add our paprika. It's about a teaspoon here. We're at our cayenne pepper, 1/2 teaspoon, 2½ tablespoons of chili powder, and then 2½ tablespoons of cumin. Remember to keep mixing, and then we add the chocolate. Ooh, that good tasting dark chocolate. Then you mix like you've never mixed before. Get everything in there mixed well together. Then you add your water, and we're gonna cover this thing for about an hour to 2 hours on low to medium heat. Then of course you continue to mix and it'll be ready to serve. With my chili, I like to add a little bit of cheese on there for a topping. Some people add crackers as well to add a little bit of a crunch there, but I keep it simple with the cheese. Very good. I can tell immediately that this covers 2 of my standards for chili. It definitely is gonna warm me up in the fall, and it's definitely going to fill your belly. Tomorrow we will find out whether it meets the standards for leftover. Stick that spoon in there and stand straight up. Then you know it's good. Let's see. Perfect. Pass the final test. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hope you enjoyed the recipe. The chocolate gives that little bit of sweetness that pairs great with the savory, and it is delicious. Please subscribe to this channel. Comment, let me know what else you guys put in your chili, what differences you have from mine, and let me know if you like the recipe. Next week we're gonna have another workout, and in 2 weeks we're gonna have another cook. As always, thank you for coming. Go Bears. Fit Fat Man out.
If you're gonna be a fit fat man, you better know what to eat. If you're gonna be a fit